Title: September 11, 2001, A Day That Shook America. Introduction. On the morning of September 11, 2001, the sun bathed New York City in a golden glow. It was a typical day for thousands of people heading to work in the bustling metropolis. Little did they know that in just a few hours, their lives and the world as they knew it would be forever altered. Act 1, The Morning Commute. The city's arteries pulsed with activity as commuters poured into subway stations, yellow taxis zigzagged through the streets, and office workers rushed to their desks in the towering skyscrapers. Among these towering giants, the World Trade Center stood like sentinels of commerce and prosperity. The Twin Towers, the North Tower, WTC-1, and the South Tower, WTC-2, reached for the sky as symbols of American economic might. Act 2, The First Impact. At 8:46 a.m., the tranquility of the morning was shattered. American Airlines Flight 11, a Boeing 767, crashed into the North Tower. The impact created a nightmarish scene, as a fireball erupted from the building, and thick plumes of smoke billowed into the azure sky. Horrified onlookers on the ground couldn't fathom the chaos that had just been unleashed. Act 3, Chaos and Heroism. As emergency responders raced to the scene, a mere 17 minutes later, at 9:03 a.m., another catastrophe unfolded. United Airlines Flight 175, another Boeing 767, slammed into the South Tower. The world watched in disbelief as the terrifying events unfolded live on television screens. In the midst of the chaos, brave firefighters, police officers, and first responders ascended the towers, climbing floors flooded with terrified workers, desperate to save lives. Act 4, The Unthinkable Collapse. Then, at 9:59 a.m., a sight that no one could have imagined occurred. The South Tower crumbled into a maelstrom of dust, debris, and twisted metal. An eerie, deafening silence filled the air as a massive plume engulfed Lower Manhattan. Just 29 minutes later, at 10:28 a.m., the North Tower met the same horrifying fate. The world watched in horror as these symbols of American prosperity and freedom were reduced to rubble. In total, nearly 3,000 innocent lives were lost in the attacks, leaving families shattered and a nation grieving. Act 5, A Nation United. In the wake of the attacks, a profound sense of unity emerged. The nation came together, transcending differences, to support one another. People from all walks of life donated blood, offered assistance, and displayed unwavering resilience. The heroic actions of first responders who ran into the burning towers and of ordinary citizens who helped one another exemplified the indomitable spirit of the American people. In the days and weeks that followed, the world watched as Americans mourned their loss and began the arduous task of rebuilding. The site where the Twin Towers once stood became a place of pilgrimage, and the 9/11 Memorial and Museum now stands as a somber reminder of the lives lost and the bravery displayed. Conclusion: A legacy of remembrance. 20 years have passed since that fateful day, but the memory of 9/11 remains etched in the collective consciousness. The events of September 11, 2001, profoundly shaped the world. They led to significant changes in security measures, foreign policy, and the way we view our world. The legacy of 9/11 is one of remembrance. It's a remembrance of the lives lost, the sacrifices made, and the strength that emerged from adversity. The attacks on that clear September morning challenged the United States and the world, but they also revealed the resilience and unity of humanity. In the face of such tragedy, we remember the importance of peace, unity, and resilience. September 11, 2001, is a solemn reminder of the need to work together to ensure that such a day is never repeated, and that we strive for a world where peace and understanding prevail.